Surely if it's only 10 minutes long, you don't need to save. I think I said something to offend it and it's broken. Oh, goodness. Hello. Oh, hello. Oh, goodness. I don't seem to have that much of a face. I seem to be wearing a mask and a hood, and that's about it. Right then. So good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a game whose name I've forgotten, and I'm not sure how to pronounce anyway, so we're going to try and avoid getting in trouble. Press C or to crouch. I'm actually pressing Control for that, and Alt to roll.
Alright, I'm in.
Oh. Good. Be careful in there. We didn't have a second voice actor. We didn't have time to read it either, but never mind, it's alright. I'm sure it wasn't all that key. Okay, man, it's been a long time since I've seen a game where you can roll. Okay, so yes, anyway, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know very much about this game. Apparently it is a little stealth game where, you do stealthy stuff, one presumes. I can't possibly imagine there'd be a stealth game you go around, like doing unstealthy things, like participating in a mariachi band. Can I jump? Yes, I can. I can press the spacebar to do that. I can also come over here in order to see things. I really like the colour scheme. What did I pick up? I picked something up. I've nay, a bold is what it was though. I wasn't paying attention. I was paying too much attention to the textures, which are really quite nice. Okay, that's probably my objective over there, judging by the little bullseye that's being displayed on the screen there. Okay, let's trot over there and see what we can find. I don't know who we need to be stealthy against. I don't know. Oh.
Close.
Okay, good. I thought the whole superstructure was coming down, but thankfully that's not the reality of the situation.
Careful now.
Well, I ain't getting back that way, not just for sure. Goodness, I really must lose a bit of weight, and given I seem to have lost most of my face, I think I've probably already lost all the weight I can afford to lose without getting in a real pickle. Oh, there's what I picked up. What is that? It's like a file or a newspaper or something. Is this some sort of collectible or something, perhaps? Is this necessary for my progression, or is this just a little optionality sort of thing? Is there anything else around here that I need? I don't think so. This looks like a dead end to me, unless I can climb up. I can do a bit of climbing, yes, indeed. Excellent. Let's have a little look over here, see what we've got. So I could have come up this way, possibly coming up that little heap of bits and little bits and bobs over there. That could have very easily killed me if I'm not very careful about where I step. Okay, I doubt I'm going to be able to get across here. Yeah, that is too big of a gap, so perhaps I need to get hold of some machinery or something. It's a curious little outfit I've got on, because it's almost a kind of a, I don't know, kind of cyber ninja type, I think. Or some sort of, well, I was going to say sort of post-apocalyptic, probably not actually, kind of sort of spacefaring assassin or some kind of, goodness, I'm slightly stuck on something. It's fine. Spacefaring assassin gets, slightly confused by a bit of rock from time to time. Forgive the spacefaring assassin. Never mind. What can I do here? I'm at the entrance. You can use your device to access any console. Make sure you don't trigger the alarm when typing in the key code. Alright, I'm pressing the... I have no idea what's happening. I'm pressing E and nothing's happening, and all my other buttons aren't... Oh. Okay, I can press escape in order to come away from it. Alright. Not entirely sure. No. Is the door open now? No. Okay, so I need to type in some kind of code. So you hold down E, and then that happens. Then do I... Oh, I click on things. Oh, I apologise. Space Ninja is not very clever when it comes to words and pictures. Oh gosh, you can't see me. Actually, no, I think you can see me. I think you can see me quite clearly. Oh dear, I pressed the wrong button and opened the start menu by accident. Okay, that was the... When you expect me to press Control, which is to the left of the Windows key, and Alt, which is to the right of the Windows key, it's a There is a distinct chance I may press the button in the middle from time to time. Okay, right. At least we figured out the stealthy bit that I'm supposed to get involved in. Let me try pressing C for crouching instead of pressing Control. That might work slightly better in terms of not constantly pressing the wrong button. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. I sincerely apologise. I don't mean to be this stupid. I just sort of am for reasons I've yet to understand. Okay, let me sneak this way. Yeah, I'm being most discreet. Okay. Oh, and you actually sort of put your hand up against the walls as you go. That's a nice touch. I'd rather like that. Okay, let me sneak this way. Let me be sneaky. Okay, is there anything hidden over here? I don't think so, no. I kind of want to go immediately, but I also kind of don't, because I'm kind of a little bit scared of this thing. I don't really know what it did, but I think it might have shot a laser at me, which is a bit scary. It's quite a nice design. It's got a bit of bit of a pot belly, but other than that, it's quite a cute little design. There's nobody over here. It's not pleasant in the slightest. What can we do here? Oh goodness, I must do this most quickly. A-S-D-W-W, go! Oh, you toggle the crouch, you don't hold it on. Oh, that makes my life so much easier. Oh goodness, there is another one. You can't see me. I don't know how you can't see me, but I don't think you can see me. That's it. You saw nothing. Just trot off. Oh gosh, I'm so screwed. Where is it? Get on. No, there's nobody here. Just go away. Go away. It's such an unusual and unique design. It's just got this like gangly limbs. Most bizarre. Alright, I'm going to go this way. I have no idea why, but I am. I have decided this is the direction I'm going. Oh, okay, you're not a sentry. You are patrolling. Okay, I can deal with that. Where are you going to go? That's actually the direction I wanted you to go, which is shocking. Shocking to have an enemy in a stealth game that actually goes the direction that you want them to. Okay then, goodness. This is quite fun actually, I'm rather enjoying this. I'm not seeing any more of those papers. I feel like I would rather like to collect those up, or else I might, oh goodness, I might screw this up royally. No, I somehow managed it. Papers! Papers! I've been promised a copy of the local newspaper, but it would seem I'm not allowed one. Alright, I don't know if this is an optional place or this is where I'm meant to go, but it seems to have led me in here, which is roughly the same place I would have ended up if I'd gone a different way. Oh no! There is a secret passageway that I can take by heading along the top of the ventilation shaft in a slightly more altitude-rich version of Batman. Alright, fair enough. It seems a little bit cheaty. I feel like I'm kind of skipping the whole game here by going this way. I feel like I'm being a bit naughty, particularly if I do this, which seems to be very, very naughty indeed. You saw nothing. Absolutely not. It's just a glitch in your sensor array. Oh, Gideon, that's not a glitch in your sensor array. Oh, gosh. Oh, goodness. I vanished. Like a... Oh, Gideon, like a shot in the dark. It's not a laser, it's a flamethrower. They've set fire to my bottom. And I don't have any saves. I have a checkpoint. I'd like to load this checkpoint, please. Gideon. Oh dear. Turns out I'm slightly dreadful at this. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? I'm actually slightly terrible at this. Okay. Let me try that again, and this time I'll see if I can avoid getting my arse flambéed by the local mechanical inhabitants of this little cave. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. I presume that little pathway that we went through that had where we were climbing over the ventilations. I presume that is meant to be there as like a little shortcut. You just have to be kind of careful about when you drop down. I thought I'd managed to surpass all of the bad guys, but turned out it wasn't quite as complete as I initially anticipated. All right. I want to try and go the proper way this time instead of being a naughty boy and going the improper way. Where are you gonna go? Because I actually explore this place a bit more properly instead of being naughty and just skipping past it all. Is there anything behind here? No, this is just another hiding place. Okay, good. You're just a little circuit. That's fine. I can get past you without any trouble. Okay, there's little train tracks here. Or can I go under here? Is there anything sneaky under here? Any other papers or anything? No, there's just that light, which is where you'd fall down if you missed the jump for reaching the sneaky place. Alright. You'd think if I was some kind of stealth person, and I don't want to tar this kid with a generic brush, but I'm just going to assume that they're a stealth person. Maybe, if I want to be stealthy, just maybe, I shouldn't have a load of lights on me. On my bum, and on my back, and on my arms, and everywhere else. Maybe, and this is just a suggestion, you might try turning those lights off in order to add to your sneakiness. Alright, I'm not seeing anything else around here that I should be particularly concerned about. So I think I want to go through here. The question is whether you are going to turn around and see me. And the answer to that question is an emphatic yes. Oh dear. This reminds me of playing that Hideout Face Your Fears game, if you remember that. Kindly buzz off. You know, big-bellied robo person. That's better. Yes, being the sort of sneaky person that sneaks around and tries to avoid robots and all that sort of thing. Oh, I found another page, hooray. It reminds me of that a little bit. I have no idea where we're going. We are going this way. That is where we deal. Going this way. There's another... Is that a control panel there? I think it is, because there's the little blue cable, isn't there? I would, You can't see nout. Would you, Would you care to go somewhere that isn't here, please? Thank you. I'm going to have to be very, very, very quick about this because we are not going to have a lot of time to do this at all. DWSDW. I'm having to do this entirely off muscle memory of where the WAS keys are. I don't have time to actually look down. Mainly because I seem to spend most of my time looking at the back of this poor character's head. Sorry about that. Okay, there's another control panel there. I just need to wait for you to go back into the other room. Okay, here we go. What does this do? Let me see. Well, that's it, Kitty. That's easy, she says, pressing the wrong button. Okay, I don't think that actually alerted them to my presence. Are we going to get a different code this time? Yes. Yes, we are. One that's far less easy than the first one it gave me. But don't worry about that. Okay, has that opened up a doorway somewhere? Some sort of place that I can go in order to do a thing? I am not sure. I'm not seeing anything. I'm pretty sure it wants me to get on the other side of that little window, for want of better terminology. But I'm not entirely sure how or where to do that. Yeah, it definitely wants me to go through there. I am finished with this, aren't I? Or is this only a temporary thing? No. I've totally screwed this up twice in a row. I apologise for that. Okay, right. Let's leave that open. So that's opened a gate. Now we need to go and find that gate so that we can actually go through it. That seems vaguely reasonable. Alright. I am so bad at this. Alright, there is my friend again. Hi, friend. I'm going to wait for him to turn to the side, and then I'm going to try and sneak behind him. Which is ambitious and foolish, but it's what I'm doing all the same. Idiot. Oh, this is why you'd want to come over here, because this is where the gate is. I'm going to roll! I'm going to roll again in a minute, when I figure out how to do that. There we are. Okay, we've reached another checkpoint. Hooray! Okay. Oh, no, that wasn't... Oh, no, no, I don't think that was the gate. I think the, I think that's the gate there that's just open. Oh gosh! I've been spotted again, and my bum is being burned! do seem to have flame retardant buttocks, which is excellent. Not really sure who invented those, but I'm grateful for the fact that they did. I think I've been injured, either that or I'm having an appendicitis, judging by where I'm holding my hand at the minute. But I don't know that they're actually losing me. I feel like I'm just kind of standing here and they're getting slightly more cheesed off at me. But we're going to pretend like everything's fine. There we go. Dare I do it? The thing with these stealth games is you have to sit around for a while and sort of watch people's patrols and find the patterns and then go in the weak spots. The problem is that I don't like doing that because I don't like just standing around. I like to be on the move. I am impatient, mainly because I run out of things to talk about when I'm just standing still all the time. Goodness knows I run out of things to talk about even when we're moving around. Alright, I want to get up onto this sort of higher level. Yeah, like where they are about now. Okay, you come down these steps, my friend. Ideally all the way down these steps. There we go. I shall come up here and see what I can find, or more specifically who I can find, which is you. There's a control here that I want to muck around with. Here we go. Don't know what this does, but we'll find out in a moment. Using the WAS and D keys for the last 20 years of my life, you'd think I'd know where they are, but never mind. Oh gosh, oh gosh. I don't know how I pulled that off, but I did. I'm slightly proud of myself. Okay, it seems like that opened a door just over there. So I need to make my way in that direction. Okay, so there's a guy up there right now, but if he then goes up these steps here, instead of going in that door, which is where I want to go, which means I don't want you within 20 parsecs of it. Kitty on. Somebody espied my buttocks sticking out from underneath the catwalk. I apologise for this situation. Alright, I reckon he's gone now. I don't know where he's gone, but he's gone somewhere. He ain't gone nearly far enough. Let's just go through here and pretend like we haven't left loads of those papers behind. Okay. That was just the first layer. We must find and activate the drill if we want to go deeper. What on earth are you talking about? I don't know. I don't feel particularly safe here, even though I don't have any evidence of there being any villainous cads in here. Let's do this one. S-D-A-W-S. There we are. I managed that one without looking down. Okay. Let's go in here. It's strange. It's like a kind of but it's a bit like a mining facility. It always seems a bit more like a research lab where we research big, scary spider robots. Kids, oh, what a strange machine. Oh dear. Oh dear. This is quite cool. I rather like this. Calm down. You must have encountered one of the... I wish I'd encountered a secondary voice actors who could start reading these things, but I'm not. Oh dear. Can we get this open so we can have another look at this? Oh! Thank you for playing level 1. The following 2 levels were made to showcase additional gameplay opportunity and as such have not been dressed. Should I be playing naked levels? I don't know. Oh, I see. You mean you haven't like put textures and stuff on? Oh, or maybe you have put textures on. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, all right. Well, if there's more, I'm happy to play it. Even if I'm going to be inordinately rubbish at it. But yeah, I probably should have mentioned this at the beginning. This is like a little sort of student project, I think. So it's probably going to be, at least to some degree, incomplete. So let's see if we can get down here to the bottom, and then see if we can go off and explore, and see what else we can find. We can find you, which is not really what I wanted to find. If I had a big list of things I wanted to find in this place, high up on that list would have been artifacts, and also cakes, and quite low down on that list would have been big mean robots. Alright, let's see. I don't know where I'm going now. I don't even know what my objective is. In fairness, I didn't really know what my objective was in the first level, but I was having fun. So, this looks sort of important. Let's see what we can do with this. Here we go. Move, yes, indeed. Well, now if I stand on this, will this go someplace? Indeed, a little elevator. All right then. Huh. All right, this is quite cool. So is the idea of these levels to show off like other ideas? Giddy aren't. To demonstrate my ineptitude is what it does. Sort of demonstrate other sort of ideas that they've had for it. I rather like that idea. This doesn't seem like a massively safe place to stand, but I'm going to stand here all the same and forget all the buttons. I've pressed the wrong button. How after all these years do I not know these any better? The thing is I associate the kind of muscle movements with like physical directions. Like if I want to go this way, I press that key. If I want to go that way, I press that key. I don't associate them with the actual letters. I think that is the problem. But never mind, it's just another brilliant example of my absolute stupidity. Okay, let's see if we can climb up here. Here we are. The climbing mechanics work quite well, actually. I'm quite impressed. Climbing mechanics are usually very hit and miss in these sorts of things, so I'm rather impressed. I seem to have gotten myself stuck in a wall. Presumably I've cheesed off the mafia and I've gotten concreted into the wall of the new casino that's being built downtown. Oh dear. I can do something. I'm not entirely sure what I've done. I can do somersaults. I don't think I can actually get out of here. I seem to have got myself slightly stuck, and this is the danger of playing these things that are half finished. Can I load an earlier save, please? Which one do I want? Do I want this one? Presumably. Where is this? Oh no, this is right back at the beginning. Fiddlesticks and confound everything. Alright. Should we see if we can do that a little bit more competently? Because goodness knows you'd struggle to do that any less competently. How is everyone seeing me? I'm not anywhere. Is it because I'm standing up and running around instead of crouching and walking slowly like I'm supposed to? Alright, let me see if I can actually reach the objective that's been marked for me rather than just wandering off in a random direction. Oh, Kitty, I don't really know where I'm going to go. Kitty, I feel like I'm in Hell's Kitchen. Would you leave my bum alone? No, you wouldn't. Man alive, I'm bad at this. I'd rather enjoy it. Alright, let me have another go at this. Because I think if I follow that elevator up, I might actually be able to find what this objective is, which I feel like is a much better idea than running off into random directions without a clue as to where I'm going. Alright, can I activate this thing? I can activate it from here, which is vaguely discreet. Oh, it was already up? Oh. Am I going to have to activate it again in order to make it go back up? I have a funny feeling that I do. Okay, right, let me get back on top of it. And if you timed this badly, you would be in a real pickle, because you'd have to get on it in order to go up, but then the robot would see you. Okay, where am I going? I'm going up there. Okay, are there any other ladders or staircases or anything? I'm not really seeing any. I'm seeing about 600,000 robots. But other than that, I'm not seeing very much at all. I've got no idea where to go. So I could go in there. If I could get up, then I could maybe come back out there. Yes, that might possibly work, at least a little bit. The problem is that I need to access that panel over there, which is by my fine friend here. If you walk in this direction, I am so screwed. Okay, good. For being robots, they're not massively circumspect. I'm grateful for this. Okay, right. There we are. I can usually work out W and S for some bizarre reason, but A and D are the ones that slightly escape me. Okay, let me see if I can go back in here and this time not get myself encased in the wall of porridge. And see if I can get through this door here. Yes. Let's go get it out. I can even see the shadow of the villainous cad on the other side. Just crouch preemptively. Oh, I was saying that. Oh, Gideon, there he is. I knew he'd be somewhere. It's just a case of tracking him down. Dear. I could just be seeing patterns when none exist, but those sort of orange shoulder pads remind me a little bit of sort of pauldrons of soldiers, which makes them look a bit militant and scary. Would you two stop sort of very ever so slightly jostling in front of each other. I feel like this is some sort of strange robot love dance that they're doing. I don't really want to get involved in this, but I'm kind of grateful that those two have gotten stuck on each other, because it means I can wander off with impunity, apart from I can't, because they're standing next to the only way I can progress. Oh gosh, I'm going to have to let them see me so the kids aren't! I didn't want you to see me that much. I really didn't. And now I'm back here. Again, I have got to get better about manually saving. Alright. Let me see if I can get myself... Let me see if I can get myself toasted once more. Is there actually any way to get away from them once they catch you? Because I don't believe that there is. Unless you can immediately get behind, like, through a small doorway or something where they can't follow you. Alright, give me a moment. I'll see if I can get us back up to that doorway that we went through, and then I'll save, and then I'll go through and I'll see if I can get across that little bit of bridge, and this time do it without getting caught up in the PDA that we got stuck in previously. It's all coming together now. Before going back to where we're supposed to be going, I do notice this little control here, which seems to activate a door just off there to the left, which I don't think we've ever been through. So if I am discreet and careful and screwed, and definitely that last one, then I can go through that door and see what's on the other side, because we've never been that way before. Because we usually go off in that direction through that little door over there. So would you kindly trot off, you metal-toed twit? Thank you very much indeed. Let's do a roll. Excellent. Okay, so what's the purpose of being here? Exactly. What exactly does this assist me with? Can I climb up some place or another? This doesn't seem like a very safe place to be, if I'm quite honest. This seems like quite a dangerous place to be. In fact, you know what I'm going to do because of the dangerousness? I'm going to see if I can save. I'll do a save, please. I should like to do a save on this one. Yes, save game. Thank you. Hooray! Good. I think we've saved. Good aunt. Which is fortuitous, because I've nearly got my head cut off. Okay, so maybe there's like multiple different routes that you can take in order to reach your objective. I really, really, really need to remember to crouch. Because those two seem to have gotten stuck kissing again. They seem to be rather enamored with each other. Alright. This thing here would seem to link up with that door over there in the distance, which would seem to be of some significant importance. Perhaps I need to go that way. I was going to try dropping down there, but I don't actually think that would be a good idea. I think that would put me in a little bit of a pickle. Okay. So there's him down there, which is a pain in my bum, and there's him over there, which is also a pain in my bum. Alright. So, which way are both of you going to go? Could both of you please go in convenient directions, not extremely irritating ones? Okay, looks like he's going around a little circuit. This is really, really dangerous. Yep, that was real dangerous. Maybe if I stand up, I'll move a bit faster. Oh, kitty yarn. If I go through here, will I be safe? Probably not. I think I eluded them. Goodness knows how, and goodness knows I don't think I had the right to elude them, but I think I've just about managed it. I think the key is standing up and not remaining crouched, because I think that is what I think that's what screws me over. Okay. Now that they don't know where me and my bum, which they keep mistaking for a marshmallow, is, I can now go through here. Is this where I finished the level? Have I succeeded in the doing of stuff and things? Hooray! Indeed, indeed, indeed. Can I do level 3? This one's probably going to be even more naked than the previous one, but let's see. Kitty on the 3 into the deep end, didn't I?
Damn, that dude got deleted.
I'm sorry, what? I didn't even see that happen. What's with the auto-generated voice? If you had time to find and program an auto-generated voice, surely you could have found time to ask one of your fellow students to yammer into the microphone, but presumably not. Okay, right, let's see what we've got. Let's see if the frame rate can hold up.
Holy shit. Rig, what is it? What is happening? Lisa, I think this is it. I'm at the drilling site. Rig, great. Now get up that thing and activate it. We need you deep inside this facility.
Okay, this looks cool. I apologise if the frame rate seems a bit squiffy. It's a bit squiffy for me as well, to be honest. Okay, so I need to reach that thing over there, which means staying as far away from you as is physically possible. I was going to say humanly possible, but there's a very distinct chance that neither of us are human, so there's not a lot of point in me stating that, is there? Could you please turn around, friend? I don't really want to be presented with your buttocks again, but I'd rather I'd prefer to look at them than look at your face, if that is horrifically rude of me to say. Are you going to trot off and walk in a different direction? Because I have the distinct impression you're not going to do that. That was the most mind-numbingly dangerous and stupid thing I've done all week, but alright. Alright, we've gotten a few meters closer to our objective. So it all seems to be about accessing those little control consoles that allow you to open up doors in order to go to new places. I rather like the environment. They're doing quite a lot of good work, sort of the lighting and the detail and things like that, which is all very important. Oh, we can go this way. Indeed, we can. All right, let's see where this leads. This is Giddy Aunt. It leads into the lion's den. That's where it leads. Who saw me? Oh, possibly you did. Possibly you did, you flashlight-faced freakazoid. Alright. There's another door here. Oh, gosh. I get it. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. You just mistook me for a mouse that was scurrying into its little, well, mouse hole. So, there's a panel... control panel up there that I need to interact with. The problem is that there's a bunch of robots up there who I don't think are going to want to share. I'm a little scared of walking into certain tight, compact spaces for the sake of getting stuck in the wall like we did last time. See, is there anyone? Oh, yeah, there is one up there, isn't there? Just there by my face. There's definitely one. Okay. Yeah, there's another one there. So if I go this way, where are you gonna go? We're not coming back this way, which is a good start. You are doing more wiggling, which I don't wholly remember consenting to. Kitty, I don't remember consenting to getting my arse toasted either. Man alive. It is a slightly unique method of death, I must say. So many of these sorts of games suffer from just having a repetition problem, where it's all just, oh, you were seen, you got shot with the laser gun. So it's a bit, it is nice to have a bit of a fresh change and something a bit different to happen. I'm just not entirely sure the different thing that I was expecting was getting my bum burnt. But alright, this one, it doesn't look like this one or that one move. So what I think I need to do is to avoid this one, who seems an awful lot more active. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for him to forget about me. There we are. Now I'm going to try and come over here, because I reckon I might be able to activate that console if I'm real quick and real stealthy. Here we go. Goodness knows how I survived that. Okay.
Rig, so, any updates? Lisa, nothing really? Just trying to not get killed by any of these killer robots, that's all. Rig, alright, I'll leave you to it then.
Dear. I heard about a website recently that's powered by a kind of AI program that that can take audio files of a person's voice and then try to sort of synthesize them into a sort of a synthetic version of the voice, a bit like a an auditory version of a deep fake, if you like, but you use it with clips of a person's audio. Audio clips of a person's voice instead of yes, I know. I'm aware of this fact.
Rick, so
Oh no, not this
any
again.
updates? Lisa, nothing really? Just trying to not get killed by any of these killer robots.
More specifically, get
That's
burned
all.
by these Bernie
Rick,
robots.
Alright, I'll leave you to it then.
Thank you. Yes, yes, and it was interesting really, because I was speaking to somebody about the potential of voice actors getting replaced by these sorts of AI generated voices, which was an interesting little debate. I don't know where you're going, mate, but I'm going this way. Well, I'm brave. If nothing else, I'm brave. Maybe there's a very fine line between bravery and stupidity. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Finally, I got the stupid door to open. Rick, nice. Good job.
Okay, right, fine. Man alive, I don't know. Maybe like the texturing and environmental design worker people stayed on, but the voice actors went on break. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Where do I want to go? I kind of want to go back the way I've come. The problem is I've got no memory of where that was. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. I don't want to go by him again. I want to drop down in front of you, perhaps. Oh, I don't mean in front of you. I mean behind you. That's what I mean. Yeah, I know I've just broken your legs. It's alright. I feel like you're trying to tell me to go that way, Mr. Light, but there's no way between here and Sunday that that's going to happen. Okay, right. Let's just be sneaky. Let us be sneaky! Or at least attempt. And probably fail miserably, because it's me that's attempting to do the sneak. Okay, right. What's that? Oh, that's another, there's another page. A page of files, or whatever it is that we're, collecting. Here we go. Hooray! I feel like I've missed almost all of those, but never mind, it doesn't matter. I don't know if you get anything special if you do complete those, or collect those even, if I could even speak. To be honest, I don't even know where we are. Well, there's possibly an Easter egg. It's a cheery-looking man in a vest who is having something whispered into his ear by an eyeless man with a beard. That's nice. That's interesting. That's unique. That's different. I don't know what that's all about. I presume that's some sort of in-joke from the development team. We'll leave that to one side for the moment, and we'll admit the fact that I've gotten stuck on this wall because I can't climb up any further. Okay. No, seriously, please. Oh no, please don't let me get stuck down here. No, just let me climb up. Thank you. Okay, right. I've got to figure out where I am or where the hell it is I'm going. I think all of that area behind me is just for the sake of that collectible. I don't think there's actually anything of consequence over there in terms of a path to my objective. So let me try wandering off in a totally different, but still random direction, in the hope of figuring out. Oh no! 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 Stop toasting my bum! Stop it! Where's it going to put me back to? Oh, here again. Right. Strange for it to save right before I pick it up. You'd have thought it would have saved right after I picked it up, but never mind. Okay, right. I think that is the way I want to go, because that was back in that area that had that robot that was just spinning round. He wasn't patrolling, he was just spinning round and round and round, which I think is the area that I originally came from. So I do want to go that way. I just want to avoid all of his mechanical friends. His very nosy friends. Idiot. I'm really good at this. And by really good at this, I mean I'm parallelly awful. Demonstrably dreadful. Right. I can't run in this game, can I? No. I mean, pressing shift isn't doing anything, so I'm going to assume the answer to that question is no. Alright. Give me a while. Eventually I'll get through here. Might take several hundred hours, but we will get it figured out eventually. Oh, did I ever finish my thought about why I was talking about that website that can make voice actors redundant? I was yeah, we were just having a little debate about like robots causing redundancies and things, and people not being needed to do jobs anymore, and I was just thinking about how that sort of ties in with the trope of sort of robots, you know, taking over the world and killing all the humans. You know, first they start with our jobs, taking those, and then presumably they're going to transition over to taking our lives as well. I don't know how I'm going to sneak past you without you seeing me. Oh gosh, back in my mouse hole. Idiot. Okay, we are making some small semblance of progress. Idiot. I have no idea how I'm managing this. Okay, that's my objective. That's where I want it. Idiot, would you leave me alone? No, they were. Oh, great! And now I come back here again. I have got to get better about manually saving. I don't know what it is, right? I think it's some sort of part of my being part of my generation. We haven't grown up with games that. I mean, I say this as someone who grew up with much older games than the average person of my age, but I never grew up with games that required manual saving. So I think I just never learned to manually save anything. Idiot. It's just, you know, it's just not part of my thinking process when it comes to how games work, that you need to save your progress. I've just been so spoiled by autosaves over the years that I always forget, but never mind. Just wait for this fine fellow to trot on. There we go. Now, if I can just get past him, there we are. Now, if I can get in my little mouse hole under here, then I can save, because I feel like that's a vaguely good spot to pick for a save. So let me do a little roll. There we go, like the one from Greg's. And now we'll do a quick save. Thank you. I always get really confused by that, but never mind. Okay, right, let's stand up. There we are. Now that we've saved, we can just come back to here, which should be a bit more robust to screw-ups. Okay, now, there are these two fine fellas over here, and by fine fellas, I mean most annoying individuals. Because that far one doesn't move very much, so he's not a massive problem. The close one, with his spiky knees that look like they've just come out of Mad Max, is a bit more of a problem. Okay, there we go. I don't guess I can like jump up here, can I? Could I? That's what wishful thinking. Yeah, basically. Okay, let me climb up here at least. And then sneak. Very quietly. He says, forgetting to sneak! I forgot to sneak again! Never mind, through the door.
Rick, now listen closely. You're about to enter a mine shaft that is still active. It'll be swarming with robots, so be extra careful. Lisa, thanks for the heads up. Great confidence boost.
I'm doing stuff here. I'm pressing WAS, I'm clicking, nothing's happening. I'm pressing escape, nothing's happening. The whole game seems to have crashed. Okay, so as a symptom of the fact that I somehow managed to die while it saved, it seems to have broken the whole game, because every button I'm pressing, every control I'm implementing is not doing anything, so I'm going to have to restart the game and hope that the saves bring me back to somewhere decent. Could you crouch, please? Possibly. Ever again. No? Seemingly you refuse to crouch. Okay. I have this thing, please. There we are. Could you crouch? No. Okay, pressing the crouch button isn't doing anything, oddly. But at least I can move around, which is more than I could do previously. Here we are. Okay, let's activate this in order to go through this door. Weirdly, the robots don't seem to want to come in here, which I'm grateful for, because that makes my life a lot easier. Okay, you know, if I can't crouch, being stealthy is going to be real real difficult, because pressing C and Control isn't doing anything. So it seems like I've kicked the game into hard mode by somehow oh, giddy on. By somehow breaking it. Maybe if I die, this will work a bit better. That's better. Now, seriously, what is up with? And again with me not being able to do anything. Okay, something's gone really, really wrong. Let me go back to this one. Does this one work a bit better? Yeah, okay, I seem to be fully functional here. Okay, something seemed to go a bit squiffy with that other save. I'm not entirely sure what or how, but something went really, really wrong with that save. So let me try and screw it all up all over again. Just finish me off, for crying out loud. No, don't send me back here. Oh, I can't even open the menu to reload a new save. Okay, right. I like this game, I do. Drives me mad, but I like it. Okay, I'm going to restart the game again. Then I'm going to load back to that save in my mouse hole. Then I'm going to try and come back here in the hope that if I'm not being chased and dying at the moment that I appear here, it will save again properly, and then I can actually go into the final room and crouch properly, which will allow me to sneak through there and not get killed. Hopefully. Right, I've got back here. I got through the door without being chased. I'm capable of bending my knees. For some reason, some kind of early onset of rigor mortis appeared in my legs, and I wasn't able to do that before. But never mind. Okay, I need to get up there in order to activate that panel, which is going to activate a door somewhere on an upper level. So, I am in a lot of danger, but that is alright. I can deal with danger. Okay, perhaps I need to work my way around this room. I feel like if I maybe go all the way around the outskirts, that will be a safer plan than just charging in head first like some sort of big dingleberry. But, yeah, like the big dingleberry behaviour that I'm doing right now. I thought this was another mouse hole. I was wrong. And now I'm dead. Is the save going to work better this time? Yes, okay. I don't know why, but for some reason, dying as you save seems to totally screw the game. But never mind. I better make another manual save after I do this. Otherwise, I'm going to have to keep dealing with having to reset this every time, and that's just going to annoy me. So, let me quickly make a new save. Like a new save, please. Thank you very much. There we are. Okay. So, maybe I should climb up these boxes, actually. Maybe that would be wise. See what this reminds me of a little bit, actually. If you ever saw the Clone Wars TV show, where they had some of the sort of clone troopers in training, this is sort of what I want. Could I jump up there? Yeah, I can! Hooray! And then I can get seen by you, which is a bit less hooray. I seem to be alright. Yeah, this sort of weirdly reminds me of that, just like the untextured assets of like all the funny coloured squares and things. It just sort of randomly reminds me of that environment. I don't really know why. Right, you're a big old pain, aren't you? Because you're going to try and shoot me. You're pointing your flamethrower at me. You're slightly too far away, and over that I'm grateful. Alright, let me see if I can use this pathway to go anywhere else. Like over here, perhaps. This looks sort of cool and exciting. Yes, into this little cave. I like this. To be honest, these kind of textures, even though they are fully, you know, like without texture, they are still kind of cool in their own way. They've got a weird sort of cyber look to them. I don't know if that's a thing. Yeah, and I like the way that there often seem to be these sorts of little secret passageways that you can. There are these little secret passageways that you can go down if you don't mind sticking your face in a robot's crotch. Yeah, there's little secret passageways you can go through most of the levels instead of just sort of brute forcing it by wandering in the front door. And I rather like that, kitty. The problem is that you're much less likely to be seen when you're crouching, but then to kind of jump over things, it seems like you have to be stood up, because I press space in order to actually do jumping, but the first time you press it, if you're crouched, that will just stand you up. So you have to be stood up first, which makes you more likely to be seen, which I guess is kind of the danger, to offset the convenience of these additional pathways. But alright, maybe I should save up here actually, because this seems like a good sort of safe place to have a save, and it seems like you don't have to override saves, so that makes my life a little easier. Alright, let me jump on here without banging my head on the ceiling. Okay, good. There isn't the robot here this time, so I can get up here a bit more successfully this time around. Hooray! We did it, sort of, slightly. Hello, friend. And by friend, I mean mortal enemy. Or probably immortal enemy, actually, if you're a robot. Again, with me being really brave, but really, really stupid. Okay, I can make my way here reliably. The problem is actually, oh no. The problem, Giddy aunt. The problem is, would you leave me alone, you big smelly person? Smell of old oil and things like that. The problem is that I need to get over there to that control panel in the first place. So I need to make my way over here, but then not go up. I need to go down at that moment where I fell into the robot's face. I kind of need to fall exactly where I did, just not fall when there's a robot there, fall when there isn't a robot there. So I'm going to shove my bum in the corner for a second. There we go. Now I want to make my way right over there. Just as soon as this... Just as soon as this robo-friend here stops being quite such a pain. Okay, good, you are a patrolly one. I was afraid you were a stationary one. And that would have been annoying. Okay, right, let's get this way. So I can get behind something before someone turns around and sees me. You seem to be doing decently well at this moment in time. Yeah, now I just need to, get past these orange blocks and over there without getting seen. Which I feel like I should have started doing a while ago, so I'm gonna get while the getting's good. The getting wasn't very good. But never mind. Let's do this, and by the time we're finished, that should have died away, and they'll have forgotten that I was ever here.
Oh, by the way, the door you've just opened is on a different level, and there's not really a staircase leading up, at least not from this room. Lisa, I'm sure I'll find a way up.
I actually already have. Oddly, I managed to find a way up for that before I managed to find the actual access path in the first place. But never mind, you're a big pain in my bum because you're just a sentry, which means I can't immediately go back that way, which means I've kind of got to backtrack. Okay, right, you're trotting off in that direction, which makes me happy. Oh, it's too close for comfort. Yeah, I don't like that when you kind of... Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no! Go away, go away, go away! There's nothing here! Kitty, There's... I don't know where I am now, I'm stuck, I'm dead again. Oh, for crying out loud, I'm so bad at this. I'm pretty sure I know everything I need to do at this point. It's just a case of actually executing that. Oh, I don't care. None of you can do anything to me up here. A lot of you can shush. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, so what I need to do is get over there, activate the switch, come back, and... Could the whole heckin' load of everybody just... forget I ever existed for 5 minutes. Thank you. I need to get over there, activate the switch, then come right back here, climb up there, and then get back onto that upper platform. It's perfectly straightforward, it's just a case of doing it properly and not being a dunce. Which is quite difficult for me to do. Duncitude is kind of in my nature, but I'll try and see what I can achieve. Okay. just try and calm down for a second. I'll tell you why I'm finding this slightly more stressful, because the itch.io page sold this to me as being a 10-minute experience, right? So when I loaded this up, I was thinking, oh, this would just be a little midweek thing. But how wrong was I? Never mind. Presumably it meant like the first level, if you're competent, will just take you 10 minutes. Apart from the fact that I'm not competent and I decided to play all 3 levels, which is why this has taken as long as it has. But never mind, you can't do everything. Hi. The trouble is that when you jump down, you don't remain crouched, you see. I'd like to jump down, but you're going to cause me problems if I do that, so I'm just going to wait for him to turn. There we are. See, look, when I jump down, I'm now standing up, which then means when I move, I then make a lot of noise and they hear me, or see me, or whatever it is that happens. So, yeah, that's what keeps throwing me off, because I'm jumping down, and then I'm moving, and then I'm getting detected, because I'm no longer crouched. Okay, right, let me come up here, and then I'll climb up here, and then I'll climb up here, and then I'll get seen by somebody. Goodness only knows who, but goodness only cares, because I need to get away from here. Okay, where are you going? You come back this way? Yes, of course you are. You're a robot. You have to be annoying. Kitty, whatever happened to us inventing robots for the sake of making our lives easier, not inventing robots to make our lives more difficult, or sometimes just end our lives completely? I don't know. Right, let's wait for this chap to turn around and head back, and then we'll sort of, we'll sneak behind him in his shadow. If he ever chooses to move. I never realised that robots could be so lethargic. Okay, there we go. And then I can probably slip into this little alcove on the right here. Maybe. Or maybe not if he turns around and comes back this way. No, it's fine. Yeah, I'll slip into this little alcove on the right and I'll get behind this box. There we are, and then I'll wait for him to go back, and then I'll go through the door, and then we'll escape, and then everything will probably possibly finished. Tell you what this could benefit from, actually. Going back to when I was saying this reminded me of that Hideout Face Your Fears game. In that game, you could sort of switch the camera between looking over one shoulder to look
Lisa,
over the other shoulder.
well, you weren't kidding about the amount of those things in there, but I think I made it through. Rick, you're amazing. Now, take a breather, activate that drill, and get going.
I'll find some energy crystals and we'll get out of here. Yeah, in that game you could just kind of switch the camera from looking over one shoulder to the other shoulder, which was good for peeking around corners. That might be a nice feature to initiate in this. There we are! We did it! Right then. We finished. Good. That was that. I rather enjoyed that, actually. Nice little environment. It needs a bit more story in terms of giving you some kind of... some sort of motivation for who you are and why you're doing this, and who these various different characters are, and what the nature of the robots are. But the level design is quite nice, and the textures are all very beautiful, and I like the very creative look for the little character that we play as. So I rather enjoyed that as much as I was dreadful at it. So I apologise for being dreadful, but that was really good. I really enjoyed that. So I hope you enjoyed that as well. I apologise for being so absolutely crap at it, but never mind. Thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Look after each other, and good night.